A lot of people have been requesting me to create more relationship focused content. This video is going to be critical for you to assess the relationship you're in to determine if it is viable and if it is sustainable, and then some course corrections you can do if you need to fix things before it becomes really bad. The first one, without further ado, is that she wants to have sex with you. All right. If you have to negotiate sex or she's not interested in sex, this is a huge problem. It's a really big problem. All right. Desire cannot be negotiated. A woman should want to have sex with you. Stop trying to do stuff to get laid and start working on yourself or making your desire for her known. All right. I've got a video that you should watch on sexless marriages. In fact, I've got a couple of them. Make sure you check that out. All right. Now, also, if you really want some help with this, all right, if you want to learn how to make women want to have sex with you, Bulldog Mindset membership. I have a lesson. I have multiple lessons on how to make women want to have sex with you, how to be the best sex that they've ever had. Trust me on this one. You're definitely going to want to check that out. $7 for the first month. Go check it out. We're going to be raising the prices pretty soon here again, as we've got a lot of members in there. I want to keep it very high quality, but a ton of information. Go check out the page. I'm not going to go through everything there, but a huge community of men. We've got live streams where you can ask me questions personally every month, video lessons every single week on everything that you can imagine that's going to help you to become a more successful man. So go check that out. All right, now that's the first one. Okay, so she wants to have sex with you. Very critical. If that's not happening, that's a problem. All right. Not that she lets you, that she wants to. All right. And like I said, I've got solutions to that problem in the Bulldog Mindset membership. The second one, also very important, is she doesn't disrespect you. All right. If a woman disrespects you, it's a bad sign. As soon as a woman starts disrespecting you, you're in big trouble in that relationship. You need to realize that. So you need to stop this immediately or in the relationship. So you need to learn how to stop allowing people to disrespect you. Again, some more content I have in the membership. You can also find some of that on this channel. Okay. And what I'll tell you about this is that your feet are your most powerful weapon. All right. Set a boundary. And if she doesn't comply to that boundary, you exit. All right. You're basically going to tell her when she disrespects you, hey, no, don't talk to me like that. Don't say that. I don't appreciate when you do that. That's disrespectful. Whatever you got to say to indicate that. And then that's all you say. If she continues, if she berates you about it, you just turn around, just take some steps away. You walk away. That might mean not talking to her. That might mean distancing yourself. That might be going out and hanging out with your friends or doing something else. You just don't tolerate. You immediately end the conversation as soon as there's disrespect and you've notified her, and that's it. All right. That might mean breaking up with her, but don't make it dramatic. Don't get upset. Don't get butthurt. Just be like, just you don't even say it, but in your mind, you're like, okay, if you're not going to treat me the way that I want to be treated, not going to talk to me respectfully, we're not going to have a conversation at all. You're not going to get my attention. You're not going to get my respect. I'm not going to pay you the respect of listening to you or hearing what you have to say. As soon as you take that tone, as soon as you act that way, that's it. You're training her to not disrespect you. What's really important is that once you've lost respect, it's very difficult to get it back. So if you're in a long-term relationship and the girl is disrespecting you, probably it's over. No, I'll be honest with you. Okay. There are some things you can do to save it. Again, I've got some information in Bulldog Mindset membership if you're in that situation. All right. Now, the third one is she doesn't go out with her friends at night. Okay. If she's doing this, if she's going out with her friends at night, going to bars, nightclubs, all kinds of stuff, having girls' nights and all this stuff, it's just a matter of time before she cheats on you. Let's be honest. I'm not a super, misogynistic guy that's like all gloom and doom and different pills. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to not say that as much so that I don't get censored by the YouTube algorithm. But it's true. It's true. If she's sending a signal, right? She could be spending her time with you. She's going out with her single friends, right? It's creating environments. Like, think about it. Like, if you did that, if you're going out with your friends, going out to bars and nightclubs all the time, it's at some point, you're probably going to meet some girl and, it's going to put you in a difficult situation. You don't want to have that. And if she's making that choice, it's a bad sign. If you're doing it, it's also a bad sign. Like, if you're doing that, it's not so good. You should want to spend your time with each other. Doesn't mean you can't hang out with her friends. Doesn't mean she doesn't hang out with her friends, but they go out to dinner. They go out to the park or a movie or do something or have a girls like breakfast or brunch or something like that. Not getting shit faced. Not this kind of stuff is bad. And I see couples that do this and it's fine, but they're headed for, it's not good. It's not sustainable. Something is going to happen and it's going to be bad. All right. So just think about this. All right. Next one, number 4. All right. She doesn't have guy friends. Okay, if she's got guy friends, right, it's bad. This is a bad sign. All right. Again, you can argue with it. Women do all the time. They complain. There's sex. I've heard it all. Believe me, I've got a video on why you shouldn't have friends, female friends, and why you shouldn't have a girl that has boyfriends, whatever. See how it sounds even. Check out the video or check out the Bulldog Mindset membership, and we can go into all the real details in that. But the point is this, is that if she's got a bunch of guy friends, it's just not going to be, in the long term, it's not going to be sustainable, because what's going to happen, right? She's not going to be spending her time with you. She's going to be sharing her secrets and her intimacy with other guys. That's not, if you want to have a really good, strong, long-term relationship, you have to have exclusivity and intimacy, deep levels of intimacy with each other. That is now, if you don't want it, that's fine. But I'm just saying, if she has a lot of guy friends, it's going to not work out too well. Next one is that she treats you like a king. All right. Now people get upset when I say the word king. No, it is king. All right. She treats you like you are royalty, like you are the ruler. Okay. Like you have authority and that she respects you. It doesn't mean that you treat her badly. Just because someone treats you like a king doesn't mean, and it also doesn't mean that you treat her like a queen. It's not the same. Okay. It's not a co-rulership. All right. It's not like that. You treat her like a princess. We can mince words, whatever. The point is that she treats you well. She treats you with respect. As a man, she acts like you are a man, like you are the man. She submits to you. All right. Voluntarily, not because you've tried to make her submit to you. And she treats you in that way with respect. All right. That's important. If she's not doing that, it's going to be a problem. It's not going to work out in the long term. Because that's how it should be. And because you're not going to in turn treat her like a princess. Because if she's treating you like a king, I guarantee you, by natural instinct, you will treat her like a princess. Next point, you want to do things for her and she shows genuine appreciation for what you do for her. There's 2 points here, right? One, you should want to do things for her, not because you want to get sex, not because you're just like, this girl's so awesome. She deserves to be taken care of. She deserves to have my attention. She deserves me to treat her well, to do nice things for her because I appreciate how she makes me feel. And she should be genuinely appreciative for all the things that you do. Okay. If that's not happening, it's not going to be good. Okay. Again, if you want help on how to treat a woman like a woman, because there's so little advice here on the internet, it's so bad. Bulldog Mindset membership, I have that. I can show you exactly how to do it to be the best man she's ever been with without being a nice guy, without being run over, being a guy that she's like, damn, this guy's just fucking awesome. I'm just so attracted to him. I just want to be with him all the time. I love this guy, ridiculous amounts. Okay. You can be that guy. It's not a myth. It's not blue. I was going to say the pill, but it's not that. Okay. It's not some Disney fairy tale. It exists, but you have to have a backbone and you have to know how to treat a woman correctly. So check it out, Bulldog Mindset membership. But really important, number 6, that you want to do things for her and she genuinely appreciates them. Number 7, she's proud to be seen with you and brags about you, and vice versa. You're proud to be seen with her. You brag about her. Okay. If that's not happening, if you're not proud of your mate, it's not good. That means you're looking for other options. That means that you think that there's other options, right? If she's not proud to be seen with you and she doesn't brag about you, she thinks there are better options. She's settling for you. Usually the biggest way that you're going to be proud of the person you're with, if you think about this, is if they treat you great. You're never going to be proud of someone who doesn't treat you great. It doesn't matter what they look like. Okay. And so that's key, right? It doesn't matter if you have some desire for them, right? So if she's not proud to be with you, she's not happy to show you off, there's a problem. Okay. There's some ways you can fix that. You can work on yourself. You can treat her better. You can be more of a man and learn to develop your masculinity. Again, stuff I talk about in Bulldog Mindset membership as well. This is important. Okay. Number 8, you can be together for a long time and not get sick of each other or fight. This one's really important. Most people I know cannot be together. If you need to be able to, let's say that you went on vacation for 5 days with your girl. You should be able to spend every minute together for 5 days and not be fighting and hating each other and needing your space. Most people aren't going to meet that test. And if you can't meet that test, you're really not getting. Now, yeah, you can have relationships and they can be successful to a degree where that's not the case. But this is a good test. Okay, this means you actually like this person beyond being just physically attracted to them. And, do you have a dynamic that is sustainable? Because you're going to be together for a very long time, potentially in the future. And you're going to go through stress. You're going to go through situations, if you have kids, where it's not going to be the best. And so if you can't handle just being together on a vacation, you're not gonna be able to handle it in the long run. You're gonna fight, you're gonna have problems, all right? Number 9, if you do have disagreements, they aren't fights, and fights do not result in big blow-ups and name calling. This is very, very critical. All right. You shouldn't have very many fights. You should have disagreements and you should handle those. And, as a man, you should know how to handle it to deal with her emotions, because she's going to be more emotional. She should not disrespect you, even though she's emotional. And you should be able to comfort her and quell her emotions and see the deeper need of the argument, which is almost always, what is it, guys? If your girl is fighting with you, what the underlying thing is almost she needs to feel loved. She doesn't feel loved enough. I know that sounds whatever, but you need to understand this. This is what it comes down to. So you need to develop that skill in yourself, and she needs to be not disrespecting you in fights. So this is a very important indicator for the health, all right, of the relationship. The last one here is number 10. You have activities you enjoy doing together. Okay. You should have stuff you enjoy doing. You don't have to do everything together. You can have your friends. She can have her friends. You can have your own lives separately, but conjointly, you should have activities that you actually like doing together. Otherwise, that's a really bad sign. All right. So those are the steps, or 10 reasons why. Like I said, if you want some help with this kind of stuff, I'm focusing a lot more in Bulldog Mindset membership now on relationship stuff in there. I'm adding that. So check out the Bulldog Mindset membership. I would love to have you part of the membership and contribute and be part of the community where we're building successful men, right? I was just talking to a girl the other day, and we were talking about how, like, my goal of Bulldog Mindset membership is to build the kind of men that, because she was like, oh man, you're like, it's crazy how you treat women, how you act, and you're still masculine. Like, again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I was saying, like, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make more men like that are that rare breed of men that have that balance, okay? Because it's so rare and women go nuts for it, okay? Believe me, I could tell you so many stories about how crazy women go for that kind of man. So Bulldog Mindset membership, I teach you how to be that kind of man. No one else teaches you that. I can promise you that on the internet. There's no one out there that I know of that's teaching you this.